Man United are looking to hand Omari Forson a new contract. The 19-year-old striker impressed in pre-season with the first team and has caught the eye in the Youth Champions League. Forson's deal expires this summer, and the club are keen to tie him down to a long-term deal. On the other side, Man United are aware of the leaky roof above the Sir Bobby Charlton stand. However, it is unclear if it will be fixed during the season, as work would lead to a reduction in attendances, with part of Old Trafford having to be closed with cranes needing to be installed. A new roof could also be costly, and the Glazers are reluctant to spend on it if a takeover leads to the stadium being rebuilt or redeveloped anyway. Again and again. Is Reguilon recovery? Sergio Reguilon will reportedly play in the secret friendly against Barnsley today. The Spaniard, who is on loan from Tottenham, has missed United's last 4 matches with a muscle injury. His return to action cannot come soon enough for Ten Hag, who reportedly even considered rushing him back for the 2-1 win versus Brentford on Saturday. There has been problems at left-back this season with Reguilon, Luke Shaw, and Tyrell Malacia, all injured, with Sofian Amrabat and Victor Lindelof filling in during recent games to mixed success. Elsewhere, there was hope that kobbie Mainoo would play, but in the friendly match between United and Barnsley today. But it has reportedly come too soon for him as he recovers from an ankle issue. The 18-year-old midfielder picked up the problem while impressing in a 2-0 preseason friendly defeat to Real Madrid in July. Mainoo has been training with the first-team squad in recent weeks and is expected back soon, claims the Daily Mail. Meanwhile, Man UTD are playing in a behind-closed-doors friendly against Barnsley today. The Red Devils have arranged the game to help those coming back from injury and to maintain the fitness of players not away on international duty. The majority of players set to feature against Barnsley will be under 21 stars. They were allowed to use the senior team's facilities at Carrington yesterday to prepare for the match. The Tykes currently sit 3rd in League One, again and again. David De Gea is returned in Manchester. Spaniard posts cryptic social media update as Man UTD replacement. Andre Onana continues to struggle. Former Manchester United goalkeeper David De Gea has posted a cryptic social media post amid uncertainty regarding his future. So, what happened? The 32-year-old shot stopper posted a picture of himself in Manchester following his exit from Old Trafford this summer. De Gea is yet to secure a move to a new club after putting an end to his 12-year career at the Red Devils, having first arrived at the club back in 2011. Cameroon international Andre Onana has since secured a move to United, with the former Ajax man struggling since arriving in the Premier League, recording just 3 clean sheets across his opening 11 appearances in red. According to the Daily Mail, De Gea arrived back in the UK on Monday and has returned to sort items he left in his former home in Hale prior to his departure. The report goes on to state that the former United man is relaxed about his future, despite not finding his next destination as of yet. What next for De Gea? De Gea will likely remain in the UK for the next few days, before joining up with his pop star wife Edern Garcia and their young daughter back in Madrid. On the other side, Antony's ex-girlfriend Gabriella Cavallin will hold a formal interview with Greater Manchester Police on Thursday. The influencer has flown in from Brazil, having made allegations, which the player strenuously denies, that he attacked her on 4 occasions, including twice in the UK. Cavallin claims that she was headbutted and punched by Antony in a Manchester hotel room the day after the team's 2-1 win over local rivals Man City on January 14th. She added that the alleged attack caused a cut to her head and damage to one of her breast implants. A further allegation is that Cavallin cut her finger as she tried to shield herself from a glass said to have been thrown by Antony at her during an argument at home in May. Antony met with GMP officers for a voluntary interview last month after returning to the UK from Brazil, where Cavallin's allegations have also been investigated by Sao Paulo Civil Police. The 23-year-old has not been arrested, charged, or placed under any restrictions. United cleared Antony to return to first-team duties, and he has appeared as a substitute in the last 2 games against Galatasaray in the Champions League and Brentford in the Premier League. Again and again. And Ten Hag makes final decision on Jadon Sancho after Man United dressing room takes sides. Manchester United manager Ten Hag is pushing for Jadon Sancho to be moved on in January, with the winger still banished from all first-team areas at Carrington. Ten Hag has made it clear that there is no way back for Jadon Sancho at Manchester United after pushing for the forward to be sold in January. Sancho, 23, has not played for the Red Devils since the 3-2 win over Nottingham Forest at the end of August after disputing comments Ten Hag made on his poor training performances via social media. Mirror Football revealed last month how the Dutchman has subsequently banned Sancho from all first-team facilities at the club's Carrington training base. The decision to exile Sancho was made after the former Borussia Dortmund star refused to issue an apology to Ten Hag following crisis talks. And with the winger still out in the cold, it seems likely he will be moved on from Old Trafford sooner rather than later. According to the Mail, Ten Hag has been pushing for Sancho to be sold once the transfer window opens in the new year. That would indicate that, as things stand, there is no way back for Sancho, who only joined the Red Devils in a £73 million deal back in the summer of 2021. Although a number of clubs have been tentatively linked with a move for Sancho in recent weeks, United's £60M asking price for a player who has struggled to replicate his prodigious Bundesliga form over the past 2 years is likely to deter any serious suitors. That could lead to a temporary move rather than a permanent exit for Sancho in January. The same report claims that United would be willing to subsidize a portion of Sancho's £300,000 a week wages in order to facilitate a loan deal. Mirror Football also revealed last month that several of Sancho's Manchester United teammates have all pleaded with him to apologize to Ten Hag. Meanwhile, McTominay feared Sir Alex. Manchester United ace Scott McTominay previously admitted he was terrified of legendary manager Sir Alex Ferguson. He said that Sir Alex, whenever we saw him in the canteen, he would just say, "Are you behaving yourself?" You'd just be quiet. You'd never know what to say. Especially with him being from Scotland, I think it was special. And he invited us up whenever I signed my scholarship with all the players in the dressing room. It was a Fulham game in the Premier League. Again and again. Former Premier League ace Chris Sutton is not convinced that United legend Wayne Rooney will be the best managerial appointment for Birmingham. He said that why would you get rid of someone who's successful? It's not like, with respect to Wayne Rooney, great playing career, they're bringing in a world beater of a manager. He's still a rookie in managerial terms, isn't he? On the face of it, it does seem like madness to sack John Eustace when the club are doing well. And essentially, what does it do? It puts a hell of a lot more pressure on the owners making that decision. On the other side, Man United legend Peter Schmeichel has slammed manager Ten Hag's comment on McTominay after he saved the team against Brentford. Ten Hag said, "Every player has a price, but he has a big value, sporting and also economic. I want to have a player like McTominay in the squad. He is Manchester United in every faith. Every minute he will fight for the match. He is Manchester United in everything in his heart. When you are coming on and giving this to the team, it tells a lot." Schmeichel responded, "He's got the ability to do that. I don't understand what coaches are doing. McTominay was up for sale all summer, and I don't understand that. He's a fantastic player. You need utility players. You need players that can play different positions, that can come from the bench and change the course of the game, and he's definitely one of them. You bring in players and you sit there with big question marks. Why is that player there?